So we can have something in the beginning of our lives that we absolutely hate, only for it to absolutely flip reverse on the other side of our lives. So I want you to think about this, because what is it for me? It's my voice. So the beginning of my life, I really used to hate my accent, this West Yorkshire accent. I used to find that it was hard to pronounce certain words. When I used to hear it, I used to be like, ooh. And it wasn't really until my early 30s, maybe even a little bit into my 30s, even mid 30s, I really started to appreciate my voice. I really started to love my voice again. And there's so many parts of me that I've been on that journey with hating as growing up, and then learning to love it, and not just love it, for it to be something that I absolutely adore about myself. And why did I start to adore my voice? Well, because I started to realize that my voice was powerful. I started to retrain in hypnotherapy. I started to move into soul therapy. I started to realize that I could use my voice to create transformation. I could use my voice to inspire, to motivate, to open the door to healing for people, that my voice was a gift from the divine. I have to say as well that, I want to give credit to a soulmate that I met as well, who, I used to hate speaking on the phone, right? I never really spoke that much on the phone. I was much more of a one-to-one, face-to-face person than speaking on the phone. I found it difficult sometimes. Until I met this soulmate, and we used to speak on the phone for hours and hours and hours. And just as I used to love their voice, and I knew the voice. I was so familiar with the voice. The voice felt like home to me. I know that other person had the same experience and used to love my voice as well. And that person helped me to start seeing my voice in a new way, and took me on a new journey with my voice, to a point where I could really start to embrace it and love it and see it for the gift that it really is. So why am I making this video, right? Because I've had a few comments on my channel from a couple of people in the last day. In fact, I had a comment a few weeks ago. Someone actually emailed me and said they commented on my accent, and they said they loved it. Someone from Canada. And then today and yesterday, I've had a couple of people that have also commented on my accent, saying that they love the accent. And it just made me smile, right? It made me smile so much, because it made me think, God, look at this. Like, this used to be something that I used to hate about myself, that if I heard it on a voice recorder or something, I'd cringe. You used to feel you have to put those voicemails on you. I used to work in an office, right? You used to believe that I'm not here right now, and it used to make me cringe when I heard that. And it just made me smile to think, God, something that I used to really hate, that I've really, I just love it now. I love my voice, and I love my voice, and I'm not going to hide my voice or be ashamed of my voice at all. And I think because of that, it shines through, right? And people can connect to that, can connect to the authenticity. This is who I am, and everything about me. I chose my body. You chose your body. Everything about you, you chose, and you chose it because it's absolutely perfect for the lessons that you wanted to learn, for the life that you want to live. And a lot of the stuff in the first half of our life, where we've been really in this programmed self, a lot of that stuff that we've been programmed to hate is all the stuff that are your gifts, are your blessings. I see it like this. I got this vision of, one of my deepest wounds was not feeling good enough, not feeling smart enough. And I started to realize that that was my greatest ally, because of that, I started to go on this really deep inner journey, and I started to find my light. I started to find the truth of who I I am, who I was. And I started to learn things about myself that were hidden under layers of programming. And it was because of that program, that wound, that I started to do that. And I started to get this vision of, like, these parts of us, these programmed parts of us that are these parts that we're like, They make us feel scared. We don't like them, we deny them, we repress them, we push them away. But really, they are just our light dressed up as shadows. And as we start to go in and meet them and actually see who they really are, well, they take off the mask and they're like, I'm the light, surprise. And you start to connect to yourself on a new level. So, so ask yourself now, look at the first part of your life, look at the parts of yourself that you really didn't like, and just see, if it just see, is it now something that you love about yourself? And if it isn't, then start asking yourself, what is the gift of it? Because it is a gift. Everything about you is a gift. Your whole body, your voice, the fact that you can speak, express your heart into the world, it is a gift. In fact, you might want to watch my video that it's 2222 on the clock. I have to mention that today. I'm doing so many videos, and just at the time, every time I look, it seems to be a significant number on the clock. But if you watch this video at the end, which is about the power of our voice, it's about the power of three: our voice, our ear, and our heart. Now these are all connected. Because if there is parts of yourself that you don't like, when you start working with the power of these threes, and you're going to start bring healing into those. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this nice and sweet and short. I just wanted to post that and hopefully inspire some people to just reflect on parts of themselves that they've now learned to love, and how those were gifts in your life. And if you're not at that stage yet, and there is parts of you that you really struggle with, then perhaps this is a message, and it's time to start healing those parts of you. Because like I said, once you start to accept that you are who you are, that everything about you is exactly how it's meant to be, that you chose yourself, you're instantly going to upgrade how you feel about yourself, and you're instantly going to start to open up for the divine to show you what the gift is in that aspect of the self that you have brought into this incarnation.